in el face. He has a really good history. I mean, she's originally from Tucson, Arizona.
Mhm.
Her family, and generations of
Yep.
like Mexicanos that were
Mexicanos, yeah.
here before when it
So
was me.
cuando she decided to like push herself
Mhm.
and did rancheras and mariachi music.
Right, right.
Um,
Well, you know what's interesting? Well, before I get too excited, let me turn on the radio.
okay.
So the conversation is about Linda Ronstadt.
Oh,
Conversation about Linda Ronstadt on Mi Vecindad. We're getting ready to go live on Live 365 en unos momentos. Gracias, Don Diablo, y sorry a todos los fanáticos de Don Diablo y el show de Don Diablo. Se prepara para hacer un...
We're crashing it.
We were, sorry. Normalmente estamos aquí los bebés, pero hoy estamos a través de
el
lo que
miércoles.
es...
Eso, mero.
So, estamos en vivo.
Where's the music, dude? Ya...
Ujú.
Okay, está.
So, Hector, do your daughters feel now wanting to learn to speak Spanish?
Sí, no, güey. I mean, quieren, obviamente sí quieren, pero están, pobrecito, güey. They're too busy, man. Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I feel like we gotta, lay off, Si yo me canso, güey.
Pero es que tú ya estás viejo.
Yeah, like, no.
Sí, güey.
Man, it's such a, qué buena onda que pusiste Pipirrack, dude. Ya tengo un chingo de tiempo que no escucho Pipirrack. And then I was like listening to him going like, man, how come we don't play Pipirrack more often?
Yeah, dude.
Like we always play like a lot of old bandas de ska punk de los 90s, but we always forget to play Pipirrack.
I think Pipirrack is one of those bands that just was there, but for some reason under the radar.
Sí, güey.
In certain communities, no.
Yeah, well, I mean, es que when you think of like España, específica País Vasco, you think of Escape and you think of Cortato. That's when you think of ska punk.
In that order.
But Pipirrack was
or
in the mix too.
In Escape, yeah. Because they started in 90.
Sí. Yeah. I mean, Cortato started, 5 o 6 años antes de eso.
Yeah.
Pero Escape started como en 89 también, 90. Yeah. Pero they just got bigger faster,
Right. Bueno, bajo nuestras voces estamos escuchando a Pipirrack.
Pipirrack.
Y sería una palabra vasca, ¿no? Pipirrack, because they're from Spain. They're not necessarily Basque, right?
No son vascos.
Oh, sí, son vascos.
Yeah.
I thought they were from Spain.
No, son vascos. También, Escape is kind of like half,
Mm-hmm.
You have some integrantes vascos, some...
Son de Navarre y La Roja. Bueno, sea lo que sea, de donde sea, we really enjoy this band, and we just haven't had a chance to listen to it.
Yeah, I was thinking like...
Play them.
When you were playing it and I was listening to it, creo que era ayer, I was thinking, man, Manolo and I should put together a ska set. We haven't done one in a long time.
Right.
Oh, it's been forever, dude.
It's been forever, yeah. And we always keep saying, guys, we do one. We're like, we're going to do another one in like 2 or 3 months, and then we forget.
Sí.
Típico aquí en mi vecindad.
Típico. Tampico. We're talking about Pookie. I bumped into Pookie and Little Reina this weekend at the Chicano Batman show.
Snap.
Yeah.
How are they doing?
They're doing good. Turning on mics. Aquí tu amigo locutor, programador y muy bien desconocido Dr.G.
¿Y su cómplice, el Chivo?
Y el Manolo Diabolico. ¿Qué tranzas?
¿Qué tranzas con Pipirrack?
Dude, I love Pipirrack. Like, when you put it on, I was como te dije fuera del aire, ya tenemos bastante tiempo que no tocamos Pipi Rack aquí en la radio. I mean, yeah, I mean, they don't exist anymore, pero en lo que eran los 90s, I mean, Pipi Rack was, if you like ska punk,
They were
you know,
in the mix. Estaban como dice mi amiga Jasmine, so you're in the thick of it. They were in the thick of it
in the
en ese
thick of
entonces allá en España. Yeah, we're talking about kids in Europe. She's like, you're in the thick of it. I'm
it.
like, yeah, you're right. I never realized it, but I think you're right. You get so into it that you're like, life.
You don't even know you're in the jungle, baby.
Man, fíjate que existieron hasta el 2010. They were in and off in between all those years, on and off. But man, are they really good? Aren't they really good band, man? So, siempre me gusta poner algo un poco agresivo, pero que tenga sentido con lo que vamos a escuchar a través del playlist de la noche. Así es que, ¿qué ondas y a dónde vamos? Who's next, actually?
Pues creo que me toca. La semana pasada, entre Manolo and you guys put a couple songs that I had already had kind of ideas and set up for an upcoming set.
Right.
So while we were even wrapping up last week's set, I sent it because it was already done. And I figured va a ser una continuación de la semana pasada.
Yeah.
Más o menos, no quizás igual. Casi la mayoría de las canciones, Manolo, right? I mean, I got one que está un poco más vieja, but I think the majority are pretty damn new.
Yeah. And also, when we were talking last week, there were varias de las canciones que tocaste, and I'm like, me recuerdan de esto, me recuerdan de este otro, and you're like, holy shit.
I got a set already. so yes, we're gonna go. Mira.
A ver.
Estamos terminando el año 2024 en varias bandas de aquí que tocamos seguido aquí en mi vecindad cranked out new albums. Carolina Durante just whipped out a new album. I think Manolo's finally probably going to go to the dark side and start appreciating Carolina Durante, especially with this.
I did listen to the album. Tomé Café. Man, that song cracked me up, dude.
Yeah. They're tongue in cheek,
Yeah.
Anyways, Joderse la vida. El nuevo sencillo de Carolina Durante, Joderse la vida.
Mi vecindad, Radiovisión, MVMN.
That's a beautiful intro too.
The whole song, it might be one of my favorite Carolina Durante songs. Like, I'm not a super fanboy of Carolina. I'm not. I like them. Yes, I do. They're heavily influential en lo que es la escena madrilena ahorita en España. But there's something about certain songs of theirs, for being such a commercial band, that like I could get behind, and this is one of them.
So esta canción, Joderse la vida, and of course Tome Café, that one was I thought it was a lot of fun, pero the first song and the last song, Probablemente Tenga Razón, those two songs stood out to me.
Yeah.
On the album.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to listen to the full album. Como te digo, like, me lata Carolina Durante. I'm not gonna, but they're not like, I'm more of like specific. I like this song. I like that song, and playing. But yeah, I'm glad that they're still doing some good stuff, and they're not changing their sound drastically too much. So I appreciate that.
Carolina Durante. ¿Y de dónde son?
De Madrid.
De Madrid. We're in Spain a lot this week. Huh?
Yeah, last week and this week. I mean, I promise I'll get off my tip and I won't. I'll go away.
You know what's interesting?
Right.
These Carolina Durante and your boy. He's not a young cat. I mean, he's young, but he's not the young cat. He's actually like mentoring up and comers.
Yeah. Well, Carolina Durante has been around for almost 10 years too. Like they've been they're kind of like on the level of like Puncetes, Triángulo, and all that. I mean, they're or like El Mató un Policía Motorizado. They're like that level. They're really big. They definitely don't need Mi Vecindad to play their music.
Check this out.
Well, you know.
Diabolico.
What's up?
Nitro 3 Philosophers Quadruple Ale.
What? Nice. Did you get in a can?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that Omegang?
Yeah, it's Omegan. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's my treat. It's stout season, everybody. It's stout season. And I'm enjoying it because it's one of my favorite seasons because it's dark and cold. Just like your hearts, everybody.
Now, when you listen to this guitar work, have you gone and listened to some of the other Error 97 songs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've listened to so after I listened to the Biznaga album and I found out who the guitarist was, I dove into their catalog.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
and you can see how it's Biznaga with a chunk of Error 97.
Wait, the one, the Biznaga one, not this one. Obviously.
They're both.
No, I know, but this.
Yeah. This is Error 97. This is their last single that they just put out the end of August. It's like not even 2 months old.
So he's playing both parties?
Mhm.
He's 21, dude. He can do whatever he wants, dude. Like,
Yeah, he can.
you know,
He's doing good.
he can
He's doing
sleep
good.
3 hours and still like show up. You know.
Not me. I'm doing that right now, and there's no siervo. No, como dicen nuestros hijos? No sabo?
No sabo. Yo no
No
sabo.
sabo, man. This is intense. It's so good. Diabolico. It's one of those that it's just really tasty. It's got cherry, a lot of cherry actually. Oh, it is pretty good cherry. But it's a blend of ale and Creek ale. So, wow, it's just amazing. Those guys are, they put out just some intense beers, Oh my god.
Nice.
But anyway, ¿qué ondas con este grupo Error 97? So,
we've been playing him for a while.
yeah, and so how much of a while if this guy's just 21?
Yeah.
So we've been playing this guy for 4 years.
Ellos empezaron when he was already like, it's him and his brother, and they got a I forgot the girl bassist's name.
Mhm.
They've been playing
It's a 4-piece.
since like high school, dude. I think they're down to a
Yeah.
3-piece now, but still, like
Yeah. Because they were 16. Well, the band members were 16 and 17 when they started.
On mics.
Acaban de escuchar a Error 97, De aquí a un mes, el último sencillo de Error 97. Antes de eso, Joderse la vida, de Carolina Durante. All right, let's talk about Error 97.
Why are we listening to Error 97?
Why not?
Well, yeah, tell us more.
Okay. They're young. Even when I started playing them, maybe 2 years ago, they were like really young. Remember I kept saying like, son chavales. I think back then tenían 17, creo que por ahí, 18. Empezaron cuando tenían 16. Ahorita el príncipe guitarrista, el vocalista, tiene 21. Apenas cabe en cumplir 21.
Yeah.
And en el último año, not only is he still playing with Error 97, he replaced the guitarist that left for Biznaga. So he is now the lead guitarist for Biznaga and recorded on their new album. And you could hear the differences in it.
Yeah. And the person that she was referring to is a nuevo guitarrista, Álvaro Casado, mejor conocido como Torete.
Torete, yeah.
Does he wear tight pants?
Yeah, why not, dude? Punk rocker.
Okay, just curious.
Yeah. I mean, check it out. Go on YouTube, watch los videos de Horror 97, watch some of the live sub del último año de Biznaga. And yeah, you could hear, como dice Manolo, las guitarras fueron the main change of el último disco de Biznaga.
Yeah.
And at first, when we first listened to it, when G dropped the ball on us, was it G or was it you, Manolo, like a couple months ago? Like,
it was me. I sent it out to you guys.
It was like a month and a half ago. Biznaga's got a new album out, blah, blah, and we listened to it. And I noticed the change,
Mm-hmm.
Pero la semana pasada, Manolo, como being like the introvert that he really truly is, he did all kinds of studying. And he like went and backlogged and did everything and finding out exactly, who the new guitarist was. And when he said like, "Hey, dude, it's the guy from Error 97," and I was like, "You kidding me?" He's like, "No." Like to me, it didn't make sense because why would a 21-year-old join a bunch of 40-year-olds? Didn't make
unless they're his idols.
Yeah.
That's
No. So then fui y escuché el nuevo disco de Vizanaga with this new information. And man, yeah, I'm getting goosebumps right now. El nuevo disco de Vizanaga is amazing. Is it as great as their last album? I don't know if it can be for me. But I will say
different.
This.
It's different.
It's different, Manolo, but it's a damn good album.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a damn good album. It's different. It is now. It's Biznaga with a jolt of Error 97. And Error 97.
Gee, what do you think?
I need to listen to more Biznaga, and I think that's happening. And because of that, I'm realizing a few things. That good bands are always going to be good, especially when they're really well supported, right? And there's a style of Biznaga that's really curated for our taste, like aquí en mi vecindad. Y creo que es lo que está pasando. La diferencia es que obviamente que el jovencito trae una nueva energía, una energía muy diferente, ¿no? But I'll tell you, it's been changing my mind. Like I've been listening to it and I'm like, okay. And let's witness some of that. So, but let's continue tonight. Let's continue. And
Yeah, because we're going to keep going. And anyways, so check this out. We've been playing Los Puncetes here for varios años.
Yeah.
Well, Chivo is another band in Madrid, a young band, kind of like Cariño and other bands like that that just started popping up during pandemic.
Right.
Chivo is a 3-piece, all-female indie alternative with a touch of punk and electronica.
Mm-hmm.
And they are collabed con Los Puncetes and covered Viva from the 2017 album with the help of Los Puncetes. So it's a collab. It's not just Chivo. So let's check it out. I'm going to play 2 collabs coming up next, okay? So the first one is la canción Viva de Los Puncetes junto con Chivo.
Mi vecindad, Diabolico, MBMN.
Woo!
That was good. Yeah, appreciate you guys doing that part. So you chatted on the private, so I cut and pasted onto the other chat.
Yeah.
Diabolico.
Oh, right on. Cool. Yeah. I didn't know where that went.
I
just
yeah. So
and see, G, you were playing La Elite, and I already had Las Mujeres and La Elite planned.
Yeah.
So it just kind of all fell into place.
I'll tell you, they sound different.
Yeah,
and even this sounds different than
the original Viva single. Yeah,
or now it's a trip because of all the range of
well, you have all 3 of the girls from Chivo that do vocals, and then you have the powerhouse from Los Puncetes. Ariana. So it's it's a trip.
It sounds really good. I mean, all tonight, and I think that happened again, Chivo, Diabolico, where we're playing music, not realizing how we're se va a acoplar, and it just, it happened. Because after listening, and I think that's part of why certain songs that are coming up in the future are just really now, to me, presenting themselves in a very different light.
Estamos en un buen tiempo de música ahorita en español, muchachos. When we started Mi Vecindad back 2.0, back in 2015, 2016. Había mucha buena música. There was. There was. And then even, Manolo, when you joined a few years later, you were just going like, wow, there's a lot of good music. But man, desde el pandemia hasta ahorita, they're on steroids, man. They're putting on 5-star matches left and right. These bands are really like,
and they're just like fucking making those tortillas or over there el pan or whatever they make falafels and shit.
So I heard that like Chinese Park contacted. We got to get them for an interview. Why not? Why not?
I was thinking Diabolico.
Yeah.
I think if you just continue to head that, if I contact them and maybe put it on like, because it's on the common thread. I mean, in our Instacrack.
Okay.
Cool. Follow up, and I think it's there. I'll look for it again, and then I'll shoot at them. Man, this is also a trip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You know what's funny?
What's funny?
I'm just realizing the Elite.
I told you I was going to play the Elite con Mujeres.
I've been hearing it, but I'm just realizing it right now. Like, you know what? It's probably the cheapy ass headphones and like the high pitch is the one that's.
Well, what it is Mujeres,
right?
De Malasaña, man. They've been doing. How many different collabs have they done in los últimos 4 años? They're like collabing with almost everybody, from Triángulo to Carolina Durante to like Annabelle Lee. I mean, like it doesn't stop what these guys are doing,
Okay.
And a new one is
La Elite. La Elite. I'm going to tour Europe. La Elite. I got you La Elite right here. It's called Cerveza. So it's a 9.7.
Oh, dang.
I'm sipping it. I'm like, it's a pint.
That grabs you para la barba and los huevos at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, that's a triple, dude.
Yeah.
No, that's a quad.
That's a quad, yeah. I was going to say, that's like,
Es como digo, este ya llegó a la cuarta edad. Pinche.
Yeah, 9.7. I mean, usually when we start hitting the 6s and 7s, or at least back when I did, I mean, you were like, whoa.
Already like, okay, this is intense. This is intense. Mujeres y la Elite. La Elite. Esos vatos sexys. Me encantan. Turning on mics.
Eso fue un collab de Mujeres junto a la Elite. La canción se llama Cardio y Caladas. Yo tomo más que tú. Yeah, they're just like bragging, man. I smoke more than you do. No, I drink more than you. Antes de eso, la canción Viva, originalmente Los Puncetes junto a Chivo. Collabs.
Viva everything.
Pretty nice.
Viva everything.
Nice.
We opened with a band. I was talking about, porque me enamoré de la botella. With
Pipirac, yeah.
Yeah. So, mi primer amor fue la botella. So
Ariana's chiming in that she's having exactly what Diabolico's having.
What is Diabolico having?
Southern Hemi, Alvarado.
Oh, Alvarado? From Monterrey?
From Salas. Well,
Salinas. Right, Salinas.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Wait, did you get like a beer, or did you get like a 6-pack can or
no? I got a mixed 4-pack.
Orale.
That was one of the
beers.
It's from a local tap room. I think it was Beercraft, but
so they're carrying.
Yeah, that was one of the. One of the good beers that
was
on there.
Cheers.
Nice.
A ver, entonces eso fue Mujeres y la Elite.
Yeah, trip out. All right. La Elite is blowing up, dude.
I'm telling you, they're going to
esos dos vatos are like, I think they live in Madrid now, dude. Like, I think these homies are like,
they're Mexican, aren't they?
Yeah, dude, son de la frontera, dude. Like,
they're like, we don't
but like, I think they're one of those bands that just started blowing up, dude. Like, blowing up.
They're good.
Anyways,
yeah.
Anyway, so we're gonna keep going. Manolo last week was saying like, man, I was listening to this and this and that, and it kind of sounded like La Moda, and it kind of sounded like the Catchers, and I'm like, I got you covered, bro. Coincidentally, I got some songs. Anyways, Catchers,
Hey,
one of my favorite bands de los últimos 3-4 años aquí en mi vecindad, just released a new album también. So I want to like share
Okay.
one of their new songs, Oasi Bat,
nice.
featuring, it's a collab con Oihana, which I actually don't know the artist Oihana.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, la canción se llama Oasi Bat, del nuevo disco de Thatchers.
Shout out to Angel, who is talking some smack, who's
Yeah.
saying he drinks and smokes more than you guys.
He
Saludos,
was
Angel.
obviously listening to La Elite and going like, yeah, dude, I get it. You know, I drink more than you.
A ver, a ver.
Anyways, Thatchers.
Mi vecindad.
A little
This is a
departure
good
from
jam,
what,
man.
I was gonna say,
from what yeah.
surprised me. This is surprising to me. It's very Tattlers, but it's just surprising.
Well,
It's a beautiful song.
this is now their third full length,
Yeah.
and each one is, I don't want to say gotten softer because they were never like a super hard band to begin with, you know, but they had like rougher edges, you know. But now they've gotten into, I mean, how would you describe their sound, Manolo?
You know what? I kind of think of Thatchers as the Clash 3.0, so whatever they do doesn't surprise me. I just know it's going to be
Oh,
good.
wow.
Okay.
For those of you that don't know, that's Manolo giving out like some of his highest levels of compliments that you could actually
Yeah.
give out
Yeah.
nonchalantly. He just like basically said they could
I'm
probably
basically
do
saying-
no wrong from here on out. You know,
Exactly.
And it's true, right?
my only critique, and it's not on them, it's
Mhm.
on me. I unfortunately don't know Euskera, so I
you
can't
know
sing along with
what
them.
they're saying.
But can you imagine if we knew Euskera,
Mhm.
how much more that we'd
Oh.
actually love these albums?
Yeah.
You know?
I think we, well, because we mixed with them,
Yeah.
with with folk from in País Vasco.
But how many times have we like listened to música de País Vasco or de Valencia or de Barcelona, and it's in Catalan or in different dialect, and we're just like
I-
jamming along to it, and we just like, yeah, it's all,
Earlier,
all good, you know?
I was talking about that guy Gabe. Saludos to Gabe that works for Noise Pop, right? The rep for
Yeah.
for that show that I did with the Chicano Batman, and I was explaining my ordeal with Aslan Records and having to tell people this is rock music, alternative rock.
Mhm.
You don't need to put it with the mariachi. It's like
Yeah, you don't have to like yeah.
rock. So you go to your rock section, you have bands from France, you have bands from England, the United States, and you have bands from other
Well,
countries
That's
in that mix.
that's definitely what Mi Vecindad fought for since its inception and
Yeah.
from the beginning. Rock sin barreras. I mean, like,
Yeah.
even though de vez en cuando I'll use the term rock en español, I've always hated it. And
Right.
we spent the majority of our early career fighting that term.
Yeah.
Because that was only valid here in the United States. In no other country, no other place in the world was that ever valid at all, period. You know?
Interesting you say that because it's so true that it wasn't validated. It wasn't valid.
It only existed here. That was it. In other countries, era rock. Rock
Yeah.
argentino, rock francés, rock nacional, rock whatever. Rock.
La moda, this album, this song, this singer.
La Moda is special, dude.
Yeah.
La Moda is not necessarily rock. It's not necessarily punk. It's not necessarily anything really. but
Mhm.
dang, can it really appeal to so many?
Man.
Like, I'm wondering how many times Manolo's played this album while slipping into silk sheets.
Genial.
This is a fantastic. La Moda is awesome. Is this your favorite La Moda jam, Hector?
No,
The funny thing is,
I don't think it is.
I-
I think
it's not, but dang, is it special to me.
Mhm.
This song
Right. Yeah.
is
The reason why I asked is because I think this might be the song that you've played the most from La Moda. So I was just curious.
I think so. I really really like the song.
Yeah.
Um, maybe it is. Maybe it is Manolo. I don't. I wanted to say no in the beginning, but then I felt like I was going to betray it. If that
Betray
makes
who?
any sense. This
You?
song, this
Oh,
particular song. You know what it reminds me of? When I listen to this song and a couple songs off this album,
Mhm.
it's as special to me as the Soda Stereo album
oh shit!
that
You are
Which one?
hitting me.
Dinamo?
no, not Dinamo.
Nah. Um,
The white one,
Sueña
Sueña
Stereo?
Sueña Stereo.
Sueño
Okay.
Stereo.
Yeah. That
As
was awesome.
special as that one was to me.
You're hitting me in the head.
Wow.
Now,
Not in the good hit.
Is that album the best Soda Stereo album?
29 mics.
Probably not,
29
but
mics,
like
29 mics.
you know,
Probably.
yeah, okay. Acaban de escuchar La Moda, and we were just having this whole long conversation afuera del aire of whether that was my favorite La Moda song, and la verdad, que I don't know.
It's your top two.
Top three. Mira
Well, the
Flores
reason
it is an amazing song, lyrically. Pero esa es la fregadera con este muchacho, dude. His lyrics
and his
are
voice and the
And-
way
yeah,
he
and his
sings.
voice and the way he sings, his delivery is ultra special. He has got, tiene a gift, tiene un don, este muchacho that like is beyond like it's another level. You know what
You
I'm
know how
saying?
you imagine people? Like, I imagine this guy being like marinero, like by the coast, like fucking.
Oh, they're from a coastal town.
They are,
Yeah.
and like I didn't
Yeah.
realize
Yeah,
that.
they're from a town kind of like
Really?
a lot like Monterrey.
Huh.
Yeah,
He's got
where
that kind
they
of
do,
feel.
and they do fishing. A lot of because they're
Mhm.
Vascos, dude. They live on the coast.
Right,
You know,
right.
Mm.
so it's just a trip. It's a trip.
No.
No, I like a lot of their songs, but this one I play a lot on Mi Vecindad últimamente because it's probably the most traditional rock song that they put out in the last
Mm.
few years.
Because the other ones are more folky.
Folky or
Yeah.
Pogsy or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, do I love the Pogues? Absolutely. How many
Yeah.
Pogue songs did they actually write that were rock songs or punk songs? Not many.
Well, I'll
kind
tell
of
you, it
from-
becomes rock
you
after a few
know.
pints.
Oh no, yeah,
Hell
totally,
yeah.
You know.
That's
But anyways, like my favorite stuff is actually their live album in
Yeah, yeah.
Madrid. Is
Mm.
amazing, dude. Like it's amazing. Anyways, enough on my set. We still got some amazing songs.
Let me ask you. You hit it on the head earlier. We were discussing this, and Diabolico was like pinging you and being like, la razón that there's a reason why rock en español existed, and it wasn't necessarily, not that it wasn't accepted, validated, like we were talking about earlier, in other countries, because other countries had their expression of la música de rock. Era,
Claro,
allá
claro.
era rock en general. Aquí en los Estados Unidos, it's like genres, and then we're fighting languages.
It was the white man with their big pockets trying to do a new niche
labeling.
and labeling it and trying to
Mhm.
pass it on when they did not need to.
But you said something that was really important to understand. What impact did this music have on us, Chicanos, Latinos, Mexican Americans, aquí en los Estados Unidos, como el álbum Sueño Stereo?
Sueña Stereo. Yeah. Oh, just
So I think that's what's happening with this band, is that it's got that feel, right? That hits us, and
where it transcends no nomás el alternativo
Mhm.
or the underground or the pop rock radio stations. It kind of goes through everything because I was never a really big fan of Enanitos Verdes. Enanitos Verdes had some hits, and we got them, but like
Mhm.
I was I was more of a Soda Stereo guy.
Right.
That was my thing of like if we're gonna listen to that kind of rock, Soda Stereo it is. I was more of a
Dude.
Caifanes guy, not so much of a Jaguares guy. But that was me.
Yeah.
You're
The
kind
Dinamo,
of you like
the
a
Din-
little bit of cream. And it's like, yeah.
the
No,
Dinamo
Dinamo
album
is an
for me.
amazing album. It's an amazing
Yeah,
album. What are you
yeah.
talking about? Now that is probably
So
yeah.
So let's go on to the
I'll-
next song because we're gonna be
Okay.
here for a while. ¿Qué andas con este pinche huevo refrito?
Well, this song is amazing, dude. I want man
So
to talk
es-
to me about this.
vamos,
song.
okay, vamos a escuchar a Sexy Zebras,
Zebras.
un trío de Madrid, España. Esta rola se llama Días de Mierda.
It reminds me of like okay, it doesn't remind me of Carolina Durante,
Hmm.
but they're kicking it together.
So these guys are sketchy, man. They are a fun band. It's the DIY. They've been around since 2005. They just did not want to put up with the bullshit from the record industry. So since 2003, they've been self-releasing their albums through their own label, Vagabundos, and basically because they want to do shit their way. They're a fucking fun band, man. They got if you
You're cutting out, my friend.
Cutting off. Yeah, look, you're getting too excited.
You cut out. You can tell me all the good stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
Ya se me estaba parando el corazón.
So let's check it out, man, and I'll
Okay.
keep it going off air.
Okay, esta canción se llama Días de Mierda de Sexy Zebra. Aquí en mi vecindad a través de MBMN Radio.
Yeah, I started fucking talking with my hands and shit.
Yeah.
Now you get excited. I'm telling you.
No, these motherfuckers are bad, dude.
Yeah.
I just keep reading of how much fun they are to watch live, and I've been listening to their songs, and I'm like, okay, they have so many good songs. Not all of them are great, but across the board, it's like, okay, we're gonna listen to them. So
Well, this song was fun. The song was fun, and it fit. It fit like the Carolina Durante Error 97 like little block. Like it just fit really good.
Yeah, this is off their. Well, this is their first single from their upcoming album, que va a salir.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing about this whole set. I mean, it's pretty damn new. I mean, like I already know that out of the last 5 shows in Vecindad, there's a chunk of our best ofs.
Today I am laughing because I'm realizing we're in November in 2 days.
Oh, we gotta start. I know. I was.
And
Ya
but
estaba planeando.
yeah, we not only that, but we also have to realize that like our calendars, right? So we can do it because last year what happened is that first of all we have too much music, so 2-hour sets, perfect. We just have to organize ourselves to do it because you're right. I love to try to present toda esta música que hemos tocado a través del año que está muy muy buena. O sea,
Yeah.
it's just a lot of
I
really
mean, no estoy seguro que vamos a acoplar 4 horas. I don't know yet. I mean, de que van a ser 2 horas, I don't think we've ever done less than a part 1, part 2 hour sets, right, Manolo? Yeah, so I mean, I think 2 hours, cincho. Can we hit the 4 hours that we did that? When did we do the 4-hour set? Was it last year or the year before?
That was 22, I think.
Yeah, one of those years we did 2 2-hour sets because it was just it was impossible.
Well,
it was like,
start putting it together. Sexy Zebras.
yeah.
Badass.
Let me guess. Is this on your top 20?
This is a fucking badass.
Yeah. No, it's a great song. I'm just telling you, like,
if we follow our playlist, that's 2 hours. No, that's 4 hours.
no, top 20 is
Yeah,
2 hours. 2 hours.
No, top 20 for him.
Oh, top 20 for him? Oh, yeah.
No, for
But
Diabolico.
a lot of ours blend, though. Dude.
Yeah, you're right. That's right. That's right. That's
You
right.
know,
That's right. You're true. It's true. Bueno, aquí en mi vecindad a través de MVMN Radio Live 365 a través de ese Diablovisión. Listen to the music live on Live 365. Ahí está el link en el Facebook.
I
Where
mean,
do you
just
guys think these guys are from?
un perro andaluz. They're from España.
There's Spain. Andaluz, España. Pero Andalucía,
They're actually not.
right?
They're not?
Como, well, it can be like axolotes mexicanos. They're not fucking from.
They're from Madrid.
No, man, this is a
Right.
six piece, man. They're a fucking six piece de Ecatepec de Morelos, Estado de Mexico.
Mexico. Wow.
Yeah.
Are they one of those math rock type fuckers?
Probably.
They're fucking they're an interesting band, man. They're like experimental,
Okay. Yeah.
garage,
Yeah,
krautrock.
Crowd.
Yeah, they're
math a little bit, man. Yeah.
they're troopers, man.
Okay. Because even
I
la
love it.
portada is no por nada, pero también estamos a little bit darky con las portadas tonight. Some of them. Realizing that tomorrow is Halloweeny.
Halloweeny.
You know what?
Yeah,
Angel,
Pumpkins tonight.
he used to put on around in front of his yard and around his house a maze for Halloween, and it was like animatronics and fucking robots and fucking sound and lights, like thousands of dollars worth of shit. Like he built it to the point where like people over the years would like look forward to coming to his maze.
Wow.
Damn.
You know? Yeah, he was really dedicated for Halloween. In many ways, le gustaba el Halloween. You know.
Yeah, we went to
Un perro.
something similar hace unas cuantas semanas. It was like a small pumpkin patch where there was like a little maze and there was also like a little haunted house. It's fun.
Did you get a little scared?
It was cool. It wasn't, I mean, they said that they were going to have, sometimes they have people there, like actors and shit, you know, they grab you. I mean, fucking, I don't like being grabbed.
Are you sure? I don't know about that. You're lying. Being mentiroso.
It depends on what kind of grab and if it was complicit or not.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter with Diabolico. It doesn't matter.
Eso, agárrate, mendiga. No.
O agárrame. Aquí en mi vecindad, las anécdotas, fue todo eso en el pasado, nada presente, porque obviamente ya no tenemos pelos en la lengua, bueno, no, en la cabeza. Todo lo demás, de repente ya salieron muchos. MVMN Radio. A ver si este año que entra patrocinamos un poquito de más con otros shows. Turning on mic.
Ok. Esa canción fue Los Infantes de un Perro Andaluz, una banda que nació de la pandemia, un six-piece de Ecatepec de Morelos, del Estado de México. Eso fue un sencillo que salió en 2022. Really, really cool, interesting band, rock experimental, garage rock, como estabas diciendo, G, math rock, crowd rock. They're a cool band.
Sí te agarran. Once you start listening to them, it's okay. So what's I like it to the point where de vez en cuando lo escucho. But give me your perspective of this band and why.
So to me, what I really liked about it was the guitar work. The
Yeah.
guitar work was just so interesting to me. And like you were saying, math rock, there's so much in there where it just grabs your attention, and it's a trip, man. It's just like a mood. Just enjoy the mood.
Right.
Mood.
Sí, es una cosa importante realizar es que cuando escuchas este tipo de música, no el math, el crowd, experimento, there's definitely layers there. Entonces, if you can enjoy it that way, whew, it's intense. Bajo la influencia de un buen peyote, hasta mejor, pero con una cervecita como la que me estoy echando hoy esta noche, hasta más better. Seguimos con más música aquí en mi vecindad a través de MBMN Radio. Where else are you taking us, Mr. Diabolico?
So we're going back to Naga. La semana pasada estrenamos uno de sus canciones, El Entusiasmo, y es un nuevo álbum ahora que salió hace unas cuantas semanas, hace un mes.
Yeah.
So como estamos hablando pues anteriormente, nuevo guitarrista, un nuevo sonido, y cuando escuché el álbum, las primeras 3 canciones, especialmente imaginación política y el entusiasmo, it's like, okay, me recuerda mucho del sonido de Biznaga, un poco diferente, pero escuché el álbum varias veces y las canciones que me empezaron a agarrar la atención fueron canciones completamente diferentes, como Benzodiazepinas, Espejos de Caos, Lorazepam y Plataformas. And all of a sudden, I'm like, holy shit, these guys are talking about failed relationships, struggles, like
mental health
that people are going through.
You know what it all boils down to?
Mhm.
They're also really speaking to the streets.
Yeah.
You know, y un buen punk conoce the streets. You know, y esa experiencia, man, it's intense. Trabajando en ese, you know, tenemos esa experiencia en el sentido porque, well, we got a little gutter here and there, but anyway, this is the song. Because of this song, I have a newfound interest in the album.
Okay.
Porque you're right, it's dynamic.
Mhm.
You know, it's dynamic, and it's grown on me to the point where, like, I'm realizing this is really, really good. This is really good.
It's different. I will say que este disco y el disco anterior de Biznaga are my absolutely 2 favorite ones. So por ahorita, this album might be my number 2.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Biznaga. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, so that's saying a lot.
Yes.
Now, can that change and go up a little higher? Maybe not, but even just to knock the other 3 albums out of in lineup, and I'm not kidding you guys. Like
I know.
It's gone up to number 2 to me. You know, so
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Did Biznaga? Man, I'm already getting the goosebumps again. Did Biznaga peak already?
You thought they did.
No, and quite possibly they did. I don't know that because this is Biznaga. I think Biznaga peaked for that lineup. That was the best they could do off that lineup. That was the best they can do. Okay.
It's good.
Now they have a new member. Okay. I don't think that we've seen the culmination of what this vato can do with Biznaga yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm going out on a limb. I can't wait for the next album even, dude.
Yeah,
like trip on
Let's
that.
Let's hear the song.
Yeah.
Let's hear this. Let's hear it. A ver.
Spoiler alert, Biznaga is going to be on the top 20.
I'm loving it. You know, so let's do it. Biznaga. It's intense because I'm kidding. When I listened to it and I was like, focus, I had an hour-long drive. I was just listening to it, and I was like, wow, you know, hot topic. You know, there's certain There's certain theme around all this that's going on. But then cuando lo acoplé con this playlist, like you guys set it up, the way you guys set it up, and listening to Biznaga this way, I'm realizing, holy shit, very guitar fronted in this song, but it's very Biznaga and the message and the messaging and
yeah. If anything, mira, the vocals and lyrics of the singer Biznaga haven't changed.
Nah.
Biznaga was already kind of going in a little slightly different direction on their last album.
right.
And como te dije, like, I think that was the peak of what that lineup can do. And because of their age, I can see where it gets to a point where, like, man, I gave you my 5-star match. I gave you everything in that ring. And that's what I got out of it, you know? And some people can't
in the energy that they needed.
You know what? Yes. I think it was one of the smartest.
What's his name? Totoro?
No, not Totoro. Torete.
Hmm.
Totoro's
kid. Miyazaki, dude. Miyazaki.
Yeah. But I mean, if you listen to this, and then it's almost like that's why I revisited Via Belgrado's album that came out that qualifies for this year.
Yeah.
You know. So yet another spoiler alert.
I'm qualifying it. That's it. She goes, I'm qualifying it.
Yeah, well, it came out in January, so yeah, it counts.
So to me, the more because I've listened to this album, I shit you not, maybe like 7-8 times by now, and the more I listen to it, the more songs like Benzodiazepinas, Espejo de Caos, and Los Lorazepam y Plataformas, they just kept haunting me. Like the lyrics staying with me. Like somos la generación más preparada, pero qué pinche futuro.
Yeah.
You got to think. I mean, Generation X, because the two of the members, the original members, are still Generation X. They're in their 40s. You know, maybe tail end of Generation X might be like the beginning of millennials. And then El Bataquero is definitely a millennial because he's only 31, 32. And then you have the youngster who's literally, like just a couple years older than my daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like, pero mira, watch out some of their live footage with the new lineup. And if you were already convinced off del disco, watch the live footage. And I shared with you guys a video of theirs. And I was just like, nope, hands down. They're like legitimately like kicking ass, like live, like So I mean, no. Like, again, I got goosebumps. This song is different. Is it still Biznaga? Yes, dude. Yeah. I think Manolo G's like salivating over there, going like, "Wow, how could it have gotten it better?" And it did.
Yeah, that's exactly. I mean, that's part of what's going on. Is that I'm just realizing that it's just gotten better. Nico,
I love this band from Argentina, man.
Riel? Yeah. They now, is this their new stuff? Because I haven't seen this one.
Yeah. This is a new single.
Okay, so is it another spoiler?
We're in the end of the year right now.
I had him for one of my best ofs like years ago, like I don't know, 7 years ago or whatever, because they've been around for almost 10 years. But this song is beautifully amazing. So if you're not gonna jump on it,
Can you guys see Nico?
I can see Nico. What's up, Nico?
We can't hear it. I'm on the phone. I have So I hear fireworks. In the hood.
Did the Dodgers win?
Absolutely. You know what?
Okay.
I think they won because it's loud, and other than a quinceañera or I think it might have happened. Let's see.
It looks like it's still the bottom of the ninth. So So
they're
it's about to
they're
happen.
so not unless someone has
That's
it's
like premature ejaculation, bro.
well, I'll tell you, it's they already. I'm trying to refresh my yeah. It keeps saying the bottom of the ninth, and then it stopped for a little. So whoever has a better signal in the hood, or they're just excited.
They could be just excited.
Real. It's a three-piece, right?
Yeah, yeah. So this is el nuevo avance sencillo. El sexto disco está en el horizonte.
I don't know if you guys can hear the fireworks.
No, I can't do.
No. But yeah, even Angels all let's go Dodgers. I'm not sure if it's a preamped celebration or they're cheering so that they can win. But interesting that it's happening while we're live on Mi Vecindad. Yeah, I'm getting it from all over. Like people, my family's super Dodger fans. Mi suegro, super Dodger fan. My brother, coach, super Dodger fan. So I hope they win. You know, I hope
No,
Fernando, man.
Fernando passed away last week. I was gonna say that right now.
You know, paz descanse, man. That did. I did feel that, man, because I remember representation. I think that's what it was for me.
Para mexicanos, yeah,
Yeah.
come on, dude. That was like, you know,
It
and
was like-
homeboy looked Mexicano. You know, like look the epitome of Mexicano.
Yeah.
You know,
it
like,
was
Yeah.
like, yeah,
I was just like, dang, homie, you're not even, you know.
yeah. You know, it's like it's he was not only representing, but like you said, looked and did. You know, he did a lot.
Yep.
He did a lot. He never
He
stopped.
looked like the anti-athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Pero man, that arm, you know, lo que hizo
Yeah.
cuando lo hizo, like, and how he did it, you know, coming in, he just fucking tore shit up, you know. So, not unless someone is totally ahead of the game, no pun intended, they're like cheering and cheering for los Dodgers. Los Dodgers. A ver, ¿qué está pasando con los Dodgers? Turning on mics.
Muchas gracias por sintonizar, raza. Sabemos que muchos de ustedes están distraídos con el World Series. Los Dodgers y los Yankees, a ver quién se la lleva. Acabamos de escuchar a Riel con su nuevo sencillo No digas que no te avisé, y el sexto disco está en el horizonte. Riel es de Argentina. Ya tienen un poquito de tiempo, se formaron en el 2011. Man, I feel like this is probably one of their best songs. I really love how their sound has evolved.
It's a really good one. I've been a fan of Riel for a bunch of years.
They're from the 2002?
No,
2000.
yeah, por ahí ya tienen más de 10 años tocando. Like, we've been playing them for a long time.
Right.
Ya tenían tiempo que no habían sacado un material, so
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Very nice and dreamy. You know, Chivo mentioned that it reminds us a lot of the rock en español movement and la música, la variedad, ¿no? De este sonido. Y pues hay unas influencias, ¿no? Hay unas influencias de lo que estaba pasando en ese entonces. And it's still impacting us and affecting us porque, you know, Chivo got goosebumps like how many times tonight?
I think at least 3.
Ching,
We
no?
kept talking about Biznaga and like Error 97, mainly Biznaga.
La moda.
En la moda también, yeah. A lot of great. El set ahora, I mean, it was just.
It's really good. It's really good.
It's nice. It's dreamy. It's angry. It's real.
Angry con amor. Y bueno, vamos a tener que terminar esta noche aquí en mi vecindad. Y I'm not sure if the Dodgers have won or they're winning because I'm not kidding. Can you guys hear that?
Is that fireworks?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Like Like they're totally
Okay.
just all over the place. But according to this, they're still at the bottom of the ninth. Pero who knows? Yeah, you hear that?
Yeah, I totally do.
I don't see here that they won. Be nice to announce that they did win. Wonder if I can find out. Los Dodgers. Dodgers. Are you guys in the como
No.
le dicen el
No.
black?
Yeah, they're worthy.
No, todavía no. It's still not finalized.
Okay.
Is it?
That's okay, though. That's okay.
Okay. Bueno. Suerte
Anyways,
a los
muchachos.
Dodgers.
No, it's done.
It's
The
done?
Dodgers are your World Series 2024
Oh,
world
wow.
champions.
Whoa! Congratulations, Dodgers. Really? That just happened. Literally.
Yeah,
right
the
now.
last batter struck out.
No
Wow.
way. Wow. It's nice to announce los Dodgers son los ganadores de el World Series. Felicidades a todos aquellos que les gustan los Dodgers, a mi familia en especial.
Yeah,
Bueno,
those you know, there's next year.
mira, vamos a terminar esta noche con un grupo que se llama Heat, porque si pronuncias la G, la letra G en español es Heat, y es G-I-T, no pude
Not
encontrar
the gits.
not I couldn't find
That's
exactly
a
what it meant, but I do know that este grupo Heat es un grupo que give me 1 second. I got a little distracted with the fireworks going on here in my neighborhood in Inglewood, and I'm trying to get my information back up. I don't want to mess up.
Just open your door and there's a party, G.
Heat, again, Heat porque como pronuncian Heat es con una G. It's a supergroup, un supergroup que comenzó en el 84.
Dang.
Think about that. Why is it a
Who's in the
supergroup?
group?
Exactly, who's in the group? El miembros de Charlie Garcia, so when Charlie Garcia was doing his thing, Pablo came out of that group of super Raúl or Pablo of members of big bands like Los Gatos and Charlie, con Charlie Garcia. They came out and formed their own group. Pablo, Alfredo, and Willie Ituri. Man, from what I understand, I think they've all passed, but they did something really special. Think about the year that this was happening, 84, and think about the sound. And earlier, Chivo, you mentioned como Sueño Stereo era algo importante en nuestra era. Entonces, listen to this and understand the difference and the history of the música en español alternativa a través del mundo. En especial esta noche terminamos con Heat.
Bueno, muchachos, hasta la próxima semana. Agur.
Buenas noches, raza. Se cuidan.
Desde Argentina nos despedimos con Heat esta noche.
Hey, what does that stand for?
It just really is because I was looking for like what does it really I couldn't find except for maybe their last name. Oh, it is their last names. Goyot, Iturralde, and yeah.
I thought it was Galenes and Tutetas.
No, it's their last names. The first letter of their last name. Holy shit! I just realized that. But listen to the song, and think about Soda. They're from Argentina. Think about Soda in Argentina.
Yeah.
And so, right? Because when did Soda start?
También principios de...
What?
Yeah.
So they had that same feel. They had that same that same influence, which was una influencia británica. Y bueno, vamos a despedirnos esta noche. Muchísimas gracias. Vamos a apagar el Face Gracias a todos que están con nosotros y también les vamos a dar las gracias a todos los que son fanáticos de los Dodgers que acaban de ganar el Mundial. Buenas noches.
Hasta la próxima semana.